Alright there, YouTube. We got these 450 Bushmaster, right? Kind of expensive to shoot if you buy your bullets, but 0 bullets. If you go to Rose Distribution, these are less than 15 cents a round for 230 grain jacketed hollow point, and they are a true jacket. They are not plated. So 15 cents per round for that. Then I got brand new Starline cases because I just started loading this today. This is the first time I've ever shot 450 Bushmaster. And then shotgun powder, Lil Gun. Seems like it's the one that works for everything on the load books. I have 3 load books with loads, and this is the stuff to use if you don't know what to do. So there's no load for the 230 that I could find with the overall length, so I pretty much did some educated guessing and research on the internet and based it off of 3 load books, and I came up with 37 grains of powder, overall length of 2.060. It does not have any problems functioning in a standard PMag 5.56 times 45, just a regular PMag 30, 223, whatever you want to call it. Works fine in that. Shoot, I've never loaded more than 5, but shot 5 with no problems. Here's a big old bag of fired brass to prove it. And I also ordered one of these followers. I haven't tried it yet, on eBay for 10 bucks. I just want to see what it would do. Anyway, let's load these up because if you recycle your brass, this load costs less than 33 cents. 16 cents worth of powder, 15 cents for the bullet, and 3 cents for the primer. Alright, so you take your new brass. I already set my dies up. I do not have the full length set up in here because I have not used it yet. That's the one letdown I've had with this. Is it looks like I'm going to have to use case lube, which I usually use castor oil for my case lube. I thought since this is a straight wall cartridge that the Lee Deluxe set would have the carbide die where I would not need any lube. That's why I bought the whole platform, was to make it easy and quick. I'm kind of pissed that I got to lube these cases when I do reload them, but that's the only issue I've had. Other than that, it's the perfect platform. So right now I am expanding the case to accept the bullet. You just want it very slight. I mean, it doesn't really want to go in, but it will go in. Okay? You do not want it flared out more than, this is 0.8. Where's my caliper at? It is 0.480. You want it at 80, okay? No more than that, no less than that. That's what you want. So I'm expanding all of them, which I don't remember if I did that one yet. Okay, expanded, 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 expanded. Okay. Feel free to comment on below. Let me know if you have a problem with the way I put my primers in. I've always done this because I never had a problem with it. But what I do is I just fucking put them in my hand. I don't know what everyone's so scared of. Okay, I'm priming the cases. Now, of course, I don't have oil on my hands or anything, but I have not had an issue in 10,000 rounds plus of just dumping them in my hand. I've dropped these things on the floor. I mean, I don't know. I've never set one off. I think I've even rolled over them with my chair. I don't know what everyone's scared of. I hope I don't find out one day, but I really don't know what could happen. Alright, cases are ready. So, zero my scale, which this was already warmed up. I just turned it off and on accident a minute ago. We need 37 grains. Hit the go button. Lil Gun, shotgun powder. I guess you're supposed to leave that on your bench. You're not supposed to. I don't keep any other powder around it. That way you don't accidentally dump the wrong. I have done it before. Dump the wrong stuff in the wrong container, and then you got to throw it away or sprinkle it on your lawn because you screwed up. Alright, 37 in the hole. I already have my bullets set just right to 2.060. Okay. Alright, just to show you. Now this length for these bullets, 2.062, that's fine. Whatever, as long as it's close. Okay, and then my crimp. This is important to have your crimp set just right. Okay, I crimped it. I should have shown you before. It was at 0.80, which I could have shown you. Now we are at 76. You need it to be 4.76. That is exactly where you need it. Okay, they said the range is 75 to 80, but 76 is really the range. You want it at 76. Very important because it headspaces on the rim. That is where you want it. Okay, I have not had any problems. I'm telling you. I'll show you my target. I'm a little recoil shy. This is the first time I shot this thing at 50 yards. I got a 1-inch group. I measured it. It's 1-inch group of 5 at 50 yards with a cheap bullet, and that's with me being kind of scared because it does kick like a mule. Once I get used to it, I'm sure it'll get even better. Once again, these zero bullets are very consistent. I load them in, I was loading them for my high point and my brother's high point, and then also my 1911. Now I'm using them in the Bushmaster. You see 0.76. I'll show you before I crimp it, just to show you, because this is important and I don't think it's ever gone over hardly at all, so I'm going over it so you know for sure what you're doing for the Lee crimp die. Okay, my bullet's in there, but look, that's it, 0.81. See that? 0.81. I'm going to crimp this baby. .76. You see that? It's where you want it. I'm telling you. Just in case you don't believe me. Didn't have any problems with any of these. 35, I think. Alright. I'm just doing 5 of these and just bullshitting with you here. Don't use my data. Use my data, I don't care, but I'm not responsible. Start lower, work your way up, figure out your own. I'm just telling you what seems to work and what I've been shooting. Might not work for you. Start at 35 and work your way up. But 37 is not crazy. People are shooting 40 some grains out of these. 46 grains with different bullets. So 37 is not going to do anything. I wouldn't worry about it. it is a very good load. I'm going to get my chronograph set up one day. I've just been too lazy to see what it does. Once again, we're going to go over this one more time. This is like the most important step. 0.80. Okay? You might be able to shoot it that way at 0.8. Crimp it. I just have the Lee Pace Setter Deluxe or very limited set. 0.76. 0.76. Alright. Now I did buy the more expensive bullets. These are the 240 XTPs. That's kind of what I based. They look very similar to the Zero bullets, and that's kind of what I used to work my way into this load that I just showed you how to make. I also bought some of these. These are actually rifle bullets, I believe, 250 grain FTX. These are freaking expensive. It's like 33 bucks for 50 of them. I have not shot these yet. I like shooting the cheap stuff if I can, if it's accurate. And then, of course, this is what got me started. These 225s, you can get 100 for $28 on Brownells, and you can use coupons to get 10% off plus free shipping and stuff like that. So you can get these for like 25 bucks a box if you know what you're doing. These are more accurate than the Zeros, but they're also twice as expensive. Take it for what it's worth. I'm using the Bear Creek AR, okay, 18-inch Bushmaster. This sucker is $240. They'll deliver it to your front porch. Comes with the bolt carrier group and the charging handle. So it's everything you need except the lower. I use this lower for 3 different calibers. I'm like, why would you have more than one lower? You just need one lower. So I just use this Bear Creek lower. Never have a problem. And then of course you can use a 223 5.56 mag, or this is actually a 7.62 39 mag that I put the Bushmaster follower in. Just pops in there with a punch. You just flip it in here. I don't know how it works yet, but thanks for watching, and comment below, tell me how stupid I am for dumping primers in my hand. Thank you.